So we're starting our class. So I'll be your teacher for tonight, and my Wi-Fi, it's okay. The Wi-Fi is okay. Is my Wi-Fi okay?
Yeah, okay. So I will let you be the host.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So I think we can start now. So there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are a total of 7 students in this class as of tonight. Before we start, I'll be introducing myself. My name is Teacher Caleb. I'm from the Philippines, and I'll be your teacher for the night. We're going to learn about presentation structures. My camera was broken, so I can't switch it on. It's all right. No worries, okay? It's fine. Okay, so let's start with presentation structure. But we are going to discuss 3 different topics. So we have how to organize your presentation and how to end your presentation. And as we try to pronounce English words, you can see the meaning or the translation of the words here at the side. So we can see here the Vietnamese translation of each words. Okay, so anyone that could open their cams, can you please open them? Admit all. Okay, so there are more students coming inside the class. Can you please try to open your cameras? That'll be great. So that I will know who is participating or not. Okay, oh, it's Teacher Gemma again. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Teacher Gemma. Okay, so our presentation structure. So don't don't mind the spelling. It's supposed to be structure. Okay, so in our presentation, we are going to tell our names, our position, then the title of our presentation or the subject. We're also going to have the purpose and the objective, the length, the outline or main parts, and after that are the questions. Okay, so this is our presentation structure. So you can see the meaning of the Vietnamese word here on top. So we know what comes first and what comes last. Okay, this is something you can take note of. All right, let's start with the greetings. Okay, so this is how you are going to greet yourselves. Okay, so these are examples of how you can greet yourself. My camera, it's okay if you can't open your camera, but if you could, please try to open them so I could see who is participating or not. Thank you for the ones who opened their cams. Anyway, let's start. So the first one is, hello everyone. My name is, you can say your name. I'm glad to be here. Or you could say, it's my pleasure to be here. So this word is read as pleasure. It's like Z, but not S. So it's pleasure to be here. So let's try introducing ourselves using this sentence, okay? Let's start with Mr. Vin Doan. Mr. Vin,
Yes, I'm here.
okay. So would you like to try introducing yourself using the first
Yes.
sentence?
Hello, everyone. My name is Vinh. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, that's great. Okay, let's try saying, hello everyone. My name is Vin. It's my pleasure to be here. Okay, let's try the second one.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Vinh.
Please.
It's my great pleasure
Okay, very good. To be here.
to be here.
All right. Okay, so just need to work on that accent, but you did great. You were able to read and it's understandable, which is fine. But on the way you pronounce, you need to work on the accent. Let's try Miss Gemma. Okay? Miss Gemma, can you please read
Yeah.
and try to introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Chama. This is my pleasure to be here.
Okay, it's my great pleasure.
It's my great pleasure to be here.
Pleasure. Let's try saying the word again.
Pleasure.
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 Like J with a Z. Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Thank you, Miss Gemma. Anyone else that hasn't opened their cam that would want to participate? Let's try Miss Nguyen Yin. Miss Yin, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. My name is Win. It's my great pleasure to be here.
Okay. Thank you for participating. How about you, Miss Nguyen? I think this is Miss Nguyen Yen. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word or the name correctly, but let's try you. Okay, Miss
Hello,
Nguyen
teacher.
Yen. Hello. Okay, can you please try reading and giving us this short introduction?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name's Ian. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so this is another one that we could add as we speak. It's okay. It's okay if you can't open. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try the other one for Miss Tran Kien Kwong, okay? But I'll be reading it first so that you will have an idea. So this one is another way to greet, okay? To say your name and position. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor. Oh, sorry. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. Okay, you can say your name. All right? Your name, you can add your name or your position as well when you try to present. Okay, I'm Caleb, your teacher. So just like that. So my position right now is a teacher. And my name is Caleb. So you can add your position when you present. Okay, you can try that with the second sentence. Let's try this with Miss Tran Kien Kwong. I'm sorry if I did not say that correctly, but can you please try to read sentence number 2?
Yes. Lady and gentlemen, it's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a
Distinguish.
distinguished audition.
Audience.
Tweet.
Okay, so there was a bit of a problem with the internet connection, but thank you for participating. Again, there is a bit of a problem when it comes to pronunciation or pronouncing some words. Okay, just like here, it's not gentleman, it's gentleman. And it's not just address, it's address. Okay? Now let's try it with another student. Yes, address. So most students' camera are turned off. Let's try asking Mr. or Miss Thien. Is that correct? I'll ask you to unmute, and I would like you to please try and read sentence number 2 as you introduce yourself. Mr. or Miss Tien, are you there? Okay, I think he's busy. Who else here? Wing is out. I think his internet is unstable. How about you, Mr. Locke or Mrs. Locke?
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you.
Yes,
Can you-
I'm here.
Okay, I would like you to please try and read the second sentence as you introduce yourself, okay?
Okay. Hello, lady and gentlemen. It's an
honored to have an opportunity to address and district authenticity. I'm locked.
Okay, I'm locked. Very good. Thank you for reading. So, okay, again, I forgot to emphasize this word earlier. So it's not honor, it's honor. The H in this word is silent. It's honor. And again, this word is distinguish. You read this word as distinguish. And this one as audience. Okay, so someone has turned on their camera. Thank you. Okay, would you like to try this, Miss I'm not sure how to call you, but it's IP. Hello? You're here. Would you like to try and introduce yourself using the second sentence, Miss IP? I'm not sure if she knows that we're talking about her. All right, how about you, Mr. Vinduan?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. I am Vin. I am a senior engineer.
Oh, senior engineer. Wow. You're already a senior engineer. That's nice. Like, civil engineer?
Yeah, civil engineer.
Okay, that's great. All right, so emphasis here on these letters. Okay, ladies.
Ladies.
Okay, that's great. So earlier when you were reading, I heard that you did not say the letter S in the word ladies. And again, this is read as address. Oh, wait.
Address.
Sorry. Yes, address.
Address.
Okay. How about Miss Gemma? Can you please?
Hi.
Okay, can you please try to read the second part again?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. I'm Jama.
Okay, you can state your position just like Mr. Vindoan. I'm Gemma. You can state your position. So just like what Mr. Doan said, he was a senior engineer. How about you, Miss Gemma?
Oh, okay. It's my work.
Yeah, you can state your work or your position at work.
Okay. So I'm a officer.
Okay. So you're an
Yeah.
officer. All right, Miss Gemma, you did great reading the sentence and trying to introduce yourself with the sentence. But again, as I've stated before, this is read as honor, not
Honor.
yes, not honor. It's honor. Okay?
Honor.
All
Okay.
right. That's great.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so we can continue with the next one. Another way to introduce ourselves. Okay, another way to present yourselves in a presentation. You could say, well, a lot of people are entering. Good morning. Let me start by saying just a few words about my own background. So we can change this as you. I'm your name and also your position. Manager of or officer of. I know I've met some of you, but just for the benefit of those I haven't. Okay, so we're going to try this sentence as our introduction. So we haven't called other people to present themselves. Let's try the new ones that just came. Miss Lucy, are you there? Okay, so Bien Hoan turned on his mic. Hello, Mr. Bien Hoan, sorry. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, it's Miss Bien Dohan. Okay, so let's try reading the third sentence, Miss Bien. Here, good morning.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay.
My name.
Let's try the third. We're already at the third part. This one. Okay, we're already right here. We're reading this part, Miss Bien.
Good morning. Let me start by saying just a few words about my own background.
Okay, you can introduce yourself. Oh, she turned off her mic. I think there's something happening inside her house. Okay, but thank you for trying, Miss Bien Hoan. I would like to call on Miss IP. Okay, Miss IP. I will spotlight. Would I spotlight you for everyone? Okay, Miss IP, can you hear us? I don't know what to call you. Okay. Can you please try reading sentence number 3?
Thầy gọi chị IB á, chị mang mắt kính.
chị
Okay, yeah, you.
Hello teacher.
Hello. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Queen.
Quing. Okay.
Yes.
Quyen or Quing? Quyen?
Queen.
Oh,
Queen.
Quyen. Okay, so Quyen.
Mm.
I'll change your name so I could see it. I can call you. Okay, Miss Quyen, can you please try reading sentence number 3 and introduce yourself with the sentence, okay?
Yeah. Good morning. Let me start by saying just a few words about my own background. I am Queen. I'm 54 years old. I'm an officer. I
Okay.
live in Hanoi.
Okay, you don't need to add those words, just the name and the position. But you can already state this sentence, okay? I know I've met some of you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
just for the benefit of those I haven't. Okay, let's
I-
practice. Mhm.
Yeah. I know I've met some of you,
Mhm.
but just for the benefit of those I haven't.
Okay, those.
Those.
Okay, and this is not meet, it's met. Met.
Met.
All right, great job. Okay, let's hurriedly go to the last part of the introduction. Let's try reading this one. Let's try introducing ourselves with this statement. I am extremely privileged to have the opportunity to address you at this important moment. So after introducing yourself, you can add this in your introduction. Okay? I am extremely privileged to have the opportunity to address you at this important moment. Okay, I would like Mr. Vin Doan to try and read the last part here in the greeting and in our greeting name position. Okay, Mr. Vin Doan.
I am extremely privileged to have the opportunity to address you at this important moment.
Okay, it's privileged. Privilege.
Right, privileged.
Look, it's a schwa. Privel. It's a privel. Privilege.
Privileged.
Okay, that's great. So I'm extremely privileged. Now let's
Yes.
try with some other student. Another student open their camera. Okay, Miss Owain Nguyen. Hello. Okay,
Yeah, teacher.
we can hear you. I would like you to please try reading this last part.
Yeah. I am extremely privileged to have the opportunity to address you at this important moment.
Okay, can you please try reading these words again? Extremely.
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 Close enough, but you're almost there.
Yeah.
Privileged.
Privileged.
Privel, not prive. It's privileged.
Privilege.
Okay, good job. Okay, how about Miss NINHLTK? Sorry, can you please state
Yes,
your name?
yes, I'm Ning.
Ming.
Ning.
Ning. Okay, Ning.
Ning.
Okay, Ning. It's already here. Okay, Ning.
Yes,
Miss Ning, can you please try to read the last part?
yes. I am extremely privileged to have the opportunity to address you at this important moment.
Okay, it's not address, it's address. Okay, to
Address.
Okay, faster. Address you at this important moment. Address. Oh, your mic.
Address.
Okay, very good. And last one, Miss Gemma, can you please try reading this last part?
Okay. I am extremely privileged to have opportunity to address you at this important moment.
Okay, can you please read this word again?
Extremely.
No, it's extremely.
Extremely.
Yep. So we have EME. So as the rule states, it's read as a long E. E. So extremely, not e. Okay. Now let's continue with the next part of our presentation structure. Okay, now we have the title or the subject of what our presentation is about. Okay, so these are some ways on how we can talk about the subject in our presentation. Let's say we're presenting a project. So Mr. Don, is a civil engineer, and maybe he has experiences in talking about a project with his boss or maybe manager. So these are ways on how we can say our title or subject. With the first one, we could say, today, I'd like to talk to you about, and the certain project or the certain presentation that you want to present to your audience. Okay, let's say, let's think about a presentation. I would like to talk, sorry, I'd like to talk to you about, let's say a product. Let's think about the product. Let's say we are presenting, I can only think of one because I want milk right now. Dalat milk. About Dalat milk. Let's say Dalat milk. I can't think of anything else. Okay, let's say this is our topic, Dalat milk. We're going to talk about this. Because most of my students that are kids usually drink this. Okay, so let's try presenting our title or subject. Miss Kuyen, can you please try reading the first sentence? Miss Kuyen?
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, you don't understand. I would just want you to read this. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Dalat milk. Let's say this is our subject. So our subject is Dalat milk. That's it. I can't think of anything else. Okay, let's try it. Miss Queen, can you please read this one?
Yeah. Today, I'd like to talk about. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Dalat milk.
Okay, thank you. You missed one two earlier, but you said it again. Very good. So I'd like to talk to you about earlier. I also stuttered, so I understand it's kind of hard to pronounce. Okay, let's try it, Miss Tran Kien Kwong. Earlier you got disconnected. Can you
Today,
please?
I'd like to talk to you about the travel, my travel.
Okay, so she changed it. My travel. Okay, you can think about any subject or topic you'd like if you want to. If you can't think of anything, just say Dalat milk. How about you, Miss Hawaiian? I saw you turning on your camera.
Today, I'd like to talk you about saving money.
Again, about?
Saving money.
Okay, seven money. I'm not sure what that is.
Saving,
But
yes.
seven money.
Seven.
Saving. Oh, saving.
Seven. Saving.
Ah, saving money.
Saving.
Okay, saving
Saving
money.
money.
All right, now let's try to use the next one. So we could say these instead. I'm going to present, or I'm going to inform you about, I'm going to brief on you, or I'm going to explain about. So we can say either of these: to present, to inform you about, to brief you
Present.
on, to explain about. Okay, sorry. So just these. You can pick one and talk about your subject or topic. Let's say earlier they are talking about saving money. Okay. Brief you on saving money. Let me put this here. There we go. So you can choose either of these phrases to talk about your title or subject. Okay, so who haven't I called yet? Let's see. So this one is easy. Let's try Miss Ning. Miss Ning, are you with us? Are you still there?
Hello, teacher.
Okay. So let's try the second part. You can choose either present, inform you about, brief you on, or explain about. Okay? And the topic this time is saving money. Can you please read the second sentence?
Yes.
Okay.
Today I'd like to talk to about.
Oh, the second one, this one. This.
Yes, I'm going to present. Explains about saves money.
Okay, to present about saving money.
Saving money.
Okay, you can say, I'm going to present about saving money to make it complete. Okay, so about talks about the topic. That's why we say the word about when we talk about a subject or a topic. Okay, let's try another student since this one is easy. How about you, Chang? Chang, are you with us? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please try to read the second part? But this time, I want you to say it in this way. This one. Pick this one. Inform you about.
Yes. I'm going to inform you about saving money.
Okay. Very good. Next one. Let's try Nguyen Huyim. Nguyen Huyim. Are you with us?
Me?
Oh, Nguyen Huyim. Who is Nguyen Huyim? No. Nguyen. Nguyen Huyim. I don't think she's with us. How about Fat? Phat Nguyen. Sorry, it's not Fat, right? It's Pat. Pat? Pat Nguyen? Are you with us? Okay. Oh, she's not. I'm not sure which students are with us. Fine. How about you, Miss Fine Nguyen? Are you here, Miss Fine Nguyen? Okay, I don't think she's with us. Maybe there's something happening inside her house. Okay, Miss Owan Nguyen is laughing. Okay, Miss Owan, can you please read the second part? But instead of saying present or inform me about, let's use brief you on.
Yeah, I'm going to present in. No,
No.
I'm going to inform.
No, brief you on.
Yeah, I'm going to brief you on the Lunar New Year.
Okay, the Lunar New Year, or our topic here is saving money, but anything is fine. Okay. Or the easiest way to talk about our presentation is just by saying, the subject of my presentation is, or the subject of my speech is. So this is the easiest way to talk about what we are presenting at a presentation. Okay, let's go to the next part. Okay, so of course, purpose or objective. Why are we going to talk about saving money? Why are we going to talk about traveling? Why are we going to talk about this, talk about that? What's the purpose? Okay, so the purpose answered the question, why? Why are you here? Why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about that? Okay, one way to talk about our purpose or objective is by stating this. The purpose of my presentation is, let's say earlier you said Lunar New Year. So why do you want to present about Lunar New Year? So you are going to answer that by stating this. Okay? Now let's say saving money. Earlier our subject was saving money. Or dalat milk. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so let's say saving money. Okay, now try to think of a purpose why you want to talk about saving money. Or anything. If you don't want the topic saving money, that's fine. Okay, Mr. Doan, Vin Doan. Let's try to think of a purpose of why you are presenting something. Can you please?
The purpose of my presentation is saving money.
Okay. Can you try to say this word again?
Purpose.
Okay, purpose. Purpose, not purpose. Purpose.
Purpose.
Okay.
Purpose.
Okay, great. I've heard it. Okay, good job. So our purpose, the purpose of the presentation is to save money or is saving money. Okay, Miss Gemma, I haven't heard from you since earlier. Can you try to say the next one? I'm here to update you on. Okay, so talk about the purpose. Let's try the second one.
Okay, I'm here to update on you about saving money, or can
Update
I
you
take
on again. Update you
Ah.
on saving money.
Okay, so I can talk about
Anything.
other
Yeah.
other something.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm here to update you on you about the weather.
Okay, you can say that. If the topic is about the weather, you on your studies, you on your whatever you think the purpose of your topic is, you can state it. So purpose. It's not here. I mean, the meaning is not here in this picture, but I can show it to you. So purpose in Vietnamese, let's see here, English to Vietnamese. So purpose, let's see, purpose, it's this one. I'm not sure if you got mukdish. Mukdik. Okay, mukdik.
Mục đích.
Yeah, it's mukdik. Okay, so mukdik, purpose. So why? Why are you talking about this topic? It's not really that complicated. You can just state either of these two ways, okay? Now let's continue.
Okay.
So length. So when we say length, how long, okay, how long your presentation is. So we're learning how to present. So here, let's try to learn, oh, that's the right term. We're going to state how long our presentation is going to be. When we say brief, it means short. Okay? We're saying the length or stating the length so that our audience will know how long we are going to talk or present on stage or wherever we are. So that's length, to talk about how long the presentation is. Okay, let's say you are presenting something. We already talked about saving money, traveling for vacation, or whatever. Now, let's try saying these words. And okay, this is only. Sorry. I'm not sure who made this presentation, but it's only. Okay, let's try adding letter L, only. Okay, I shall only take, or I shall only take, or I may take minutes of your time. I may take, let's say, 5 minutes of your time. I shall only take 5 minutes of your time. We could pick this or this. Okay, so explaining the length to our audiences. Let's try Miss Admin. Admin, are you with us? Okay, she's not with us. Ngoan. Mr. Ngoan? Okay, there we go.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Miss Ngoan, sorry. It's Miss. Okay, let's try reading this one. Choose one only, okay? You can say shall only or may take.
Yes, I may take 5 minutes of your time.
Okay, very good. How about you, Miss Nguyen Huyem? She's not trying to unmute. Okay, Nguy Dong Nguy Dong. Nguy Dong, are you there? Okay, I don't think he's there. How about Noah? Oh, wait, we just called him Noah. Locke. Locke, are you still with us? Locke? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, let's try to read the second part. I plan to be brief.
Yes, I plan to be brief.
Brief.
I plan to be brief.
Okay, very good. So this word brief means short, okay? I plan to be short. So
Yes.
it's like saying, I want my presentation not to be long, but to be short. Okay, and Nguyen Yen. Okay, let's try. Oh, she's unmuted. Nguyen Yen, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, let's try reading the last part, the last sentence. This should only take 5 minutes.
This should take only 5 minutes.
Okay, this should take only 5 minutes. Very good. Okay, so this is how we state the length of our presentation. Just like in my case, this presentation is only going to take an hour. I plan to be not brief because this is a class. Okay, let's continue. So the outline or the main parts. So what is the outline or the main parts? So to explain the outline, we can use sequence words like firstly, secondly, thirdly, and finally. Or we could say it this way. First of all, we could say then, next, and then we come to lastly, last of all. So these are ways on how we can explain the outline. For now, we don't have any presentation. Okay, we don't really have anything. But in presentations, this is what we need to remember. To explain the outline or the main parts, we use sequence words. It's not that hard. I guess we can just continue to the next one. So if you want to write this down, you could. Okay? Firstly, secondly, thirdly, and finally, depending on how many or how long your outline would be. Let's say you're up with 5 sentences, 4 sentences, a paragraph, maybe just 2. You could say first of all, then last of all, suddenly. So it depends on what you are presenting. Continue. Questions and answers.
Hey, teacher, I have a question.
What's your question?
Yeah, if I can set firstly instead of the first.
Yeah, we can say firstly instead of first.
Yeah,
We
so
are.
I can talk the first instead of firstly, right?
Yep. No,
Yeah.
we are saying firstly because we are presenting. This is not writing. This is not written. So
Yeah.
these are just things we can say. because we
Yeah.
are speaking, we are presenting.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So okay,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
voice, orally. So you
Yeah,
can
thank
say firstly instead of first, secondly instead of second. Okay, or you can even say first of all. Like, first of all, I would like to blah 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 blah. So it depends on the presentation, but we don't have it here and we don't have much time to talk about everything if we're going to discuss everything. And of course, the last part of every presentation is about questions and answers. So during a talk, after talking, you can ask the audiences if they have any questions about the topic. So these are ways to ask our audiences about the topic. So mostly teachers are saying these words every class. I'd be glad to answer any questions at the end of my talk. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt. Or please interrupt me if there's something which needs clarifying. Otherwise, there'll be time for discussion at the end. Wait, can't see it. All right. Wait, I can't see the students. Something's wrong. Okay, I can see it now. All right, so these are just examples of what we can say if we want participation from our students, just like in our class. If you have any questions, please feel free to interrupt. Okay, now let's try speaking or pronouncing these sentences, okay? Miss Gemma, can you please read the first one?
Yes. I'd be glad to answer any question at the end of my talk.
Okay. The next one, let's have okay, Mr. Vin Duan, read the second sentence.
If you have any questions, please feel free to interrupt.
Okay. And the final one, let's see. Kian MF398. I would ask you to unmute. You just came into class. Can you please read the last sentence? I'll try to unmute the others as well. Ngoy Dung. Ngoy Dung has been with us since earlier, but I haven't heard from you. Hello? Mr. Ngoy Dung? Maybe still busy. Okay, let's ask Miss Oai Nguyen to read the last part. This last statement.
Please interrupt me if there's something which needs clarifying. Otherwise, there will be time for discussion at the end.
Okay, it's not there will, it's there'll. There'll.
There.
Yeah,
There.
there'll be.
There will be.
Okay, very good. So yeah, sometimes it's hard to pronounce words that usually, what do you call this? I forgot about them. The shortcut method.
Yeah, I usually read there will.
Okay, and I also what do you call this? I also observed that most Vietnamese read this as I am, but it's I am. Yeah, and also he's they read it as his, but or he is, but we read this as his, okay? Contractions, yes. These are called contractions. So every time we see them, we say them as contractions, like they're shortened version of the two-word version. Okay, so it's instead of there will, it's there'll be. Okay, now let's talk about the second part, how to organize your presentation. Okay, so starting a topic and moving on to another topic. So of course, we have our introduction, and also we move to a different topic after talking about our introduction. So to start the topic, these are statements that we can say. We can say, let's start by looking at, to begin with, I'd like to share with you, or I'd like to start with. So starting topic. I'm not sure why there is no Vietnamese translation, but this is the Vietnamese translation for starting a topic. And after talking about the starting topic, we can state these words to move on to a different topic if we're going to talk about something else. We could say, now I'd like to move on to, now I'd like to turn on, I'll move on to my next point, which is, or moving on to the next point, I'd like to. Okay, so I would like to ask the other, Fat Nguyen, are you with us? So you just came inside the class. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so it's a man. Hello, Mr. Fat Nguyen. Can you please try stating one statement from starting a topic? Let's say you are going to start a topic. How would you say it? Hello? Oh, he suddenly turned off his mic. Hello, Mr. Fat Nguyen. Okay, let's ask Locke. Locke has been with us since earlier. Mr. Locke?
Hello.
Okay, so read one statement from starting a topic. How would you like to start your topic?
I will start with let's start with yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So you can say let's start with. Okay, so that's one way. Okay, good job, Mr. Locke. In starting a topic. Okay, how else?
Let's start with your travel topic.
Okay, so you already have a topic in mind. Let's start with the travel topic.
Yeah.
Okay, how else can we start a topic, Mr. Vindawan? Let's try the second part. And try to think of a topic.
To begin, I would like to share with you the method statement of ABC Tower project.
Okay, the metal statement of ABC Tower project. Again, it's I'd, not I would. Forgetting about contractions. I'd like.
I like.
Okay, great job.
Yeah.
So I know sometimes you forget that it's a contraction. It's not I would, it's I'd. It's the same thing, but it's much better if we can shorten it out so that our speech or the length of our speech would be shorter, would be brief. Okay, now moving on to another topic, we could say these words. Now let's use it in practice, Miss Gemma.
Hi.
Okay, you can choose one from moving one topic to another. What would you use if you're going to change into another topic?
Okay, so I want to talk about the itineraries, the tour itinerary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's try moving on to another topic. Moving one topic to another.
Okay, so now I'd like to move onto the tour itinerary.
Okay, the tour itinerary. Okay, sorry for itinerary. Okay, and how about you, Miss Owan Nguyen? Let's try moving one topic to another.
I'll move on to my next point, which is the next problem.
Okay, which is the next problem. Okay. So anything comes to your mind, that's fine. Okay, so because there is too much student, that's why we can't role play as much as we'd like. Okay? So we can actually talk about a presentation, but too many students we are teaching. So we can't do that for now. And of course, how to end a presentation. We can either summarize. Okay, summarize the topic, but we don't really have any topics for now. Or we can give thanks to the audience. Take questions just like earlier, get questions, avoid giving the answers or making sure the satisfaction of the answer and providing contact information. So these are ways on how to end a presentation powerfully. I'm not sure why it's well, anyway. So powerfully. So we can summarize, but how would you give thanks to your audience? Let's say we're done talking about the topic in front of an audience. How would you give thanks? Mr. Vinduan, how would you give thanks to your audience after finishing or ending your presentation?
I usually talk. Thank you for your attention.
Again?
I usually talk. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your
Attention.
attention. Okay, I'd like to thank you for your attention.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to thank you for your attention. Okay, that's one way on how we can thank the audience. Thank you, Mr. Duan. But a little bit more improvement on the way you pronounce. But I know you understand the topic, which is great. Okay, how about you, Ms. Jama? How would you thank the audiences after finishing your presentation?
Okay, I just want to say thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you for listening. We can say
Yeah.
that to our audience. How about you, Miss Owain Nguyen? How would you thank your audience after ending your presentation?
So, I need to read 10 questions or 10 audience.
No, you on your own idea. How would you thank your audience? Because remember, the topic that we are discussing is about making presentations and ending them. So how would you think?
Summarize. Thank you, teacher, because he takes.
No.
Right?
Oh no! Wait. So remember, the topic is making a presentation. So earlier you talked about topics. You learned how to sequence them, blah blah blah, and now we're done with the presentation. Now let's say we listened to how you presented, how you said your name, you introduced your topic. Now, how would you end your presentation by thanking the audience?
Thanks thank everyone for listening my presentation.
Okay, thanks everyone for listening to my presentation. Can you say it one more time?
Thanks everyone for listening presentation.
To my presentation.
To my presentation.
Okay, so that's one way to end your presentation. But we don't really have any actual presentations here, so we cannot take questions or get questions. But at the end part, we can provide contact information. If you want more blah blah blah, you can add me here, also such social media sites, or you can add me on my Zalo, my number, so you can provide your contact information at the end of any presentation. Okay, so what is summarize? How do we summarize? Okay, so earlier we tried thinking an audience. We only have 2 minutes. But yes, these are ways to summarize. Sorry. So you weren't able to finish all the topics, but these are ways on how we can summarize our topic, how we can thank the audience. What else? So how we can take questions? What if we get questions? How to avoid giving answers, making sure the satisfaction of the answer, and providing contact information. So these are just the ways on how we can end our presentation, okay? Because usually at the end of our presentation, we get questions, we give answers, and we thank the audiences. And of course, the last part, oh, it's not here. Oh, it's here, sorry, at the bottom. We can give our contact information if they want to ask more about the presentation in the future. Okay, so these are some topics, but we don't have time to talk about them. Okay, so we have beginning, the middle, and the end of a presentation. So that's all. It's already only 9:58. I thought it was 9:59. Oh, in the Philippines, it's 9:59. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. Let's try making someone that hasn't participated read the last part. Let's say Nguyen. Nguyen. Wait, sorry, I accidentally pressed mute. Nguyen.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you please read begin? Okay, so this is an example of a presentation. Begin. The beginning.
Read beginning.
Yeah, the beginning. Let's try reading
Yes.
it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mimi. It's a great honor to be here to talk to guys the topic about this holiday in Vietnam. The purpose of my presentation is
Okay, so earlier we talked about this. What should be the purpose of your presentation? But you can continue. Go on. This.
This should take only 10 minutes. Well, I have divided my presentation into 3 parts. Firstly, I would like to talk about blah blah. Secondly, blah blah.
Okay.
If you have any questions during my speech, please feel free to interrupt.
Okay, so we talked about the beginning earlier on how we can present. So this is an example of how we can do it. I would like to have more time with you guys, but it's already time. Thank you for participating in this English class, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Goodbye. I have another class tonight.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you for
You.
Bye.
participating.